Hello everyone, I'm Brian. Today I'm writing to World is Manifest God, Swami Anubhavananda. I wonder what he means by this. So mind you, he says world, which is very limited. I do imagine he does mean existence itself, but trying to contextualize it to make it more understandable, I guess, for the everyday person. Because when you just talk about like expansive universe and just everything out, it's probably hard to comprehend for a lot of people, and just something that's like not really relevant in a sense, because the only thing that really, I want to say really matters, but in a sense really matters is the world, because it's the place we live in. We have no control or no stakes of any other thing. So I'm wondering if he's just contextualizing to the world to mean essentially everything. Anyways, let's go ahead and get started.
What is the training for us? Elders must be respected. They are not meant for indulgence. But for the animals, this is no problem. How simple it is. Therefore, being means we have to remember every moment. Who am I at a given period of time, in a given place, in what relationship? How simple it is. And this is not an obligation, it is a compulsion if we are human beings. Therefore, in Upanishad it comes, Satyam vada dharmam chara swadhyayanma pramadaha acharyaya priyam dhanamavritya prajatantum ma vivachesi. सत्यान्न प्रमदितव्यम धर्मान्न प्रमदितव्यम भूतेन प्रमदितव्यम मातृदेवो भव पितृदेवो भव आचार्य देवो भव अतिथि देवो भव. These are the do's and the don'ts for an ideal human being, how he should live and conduct himself in life. And there it is said, these are the rules. We must follow them. And among all of them, few only I said that Matrudevo Bhava, mother is God. See. Now when I call everybody as mother, I call everybody Mama. When I call everybody as mother, can I have a thought of indulging with anybody? See? But if I look upon as ladies or girls, then my approach will be different. Therefore, when we are living as the body in this relative world, we must follow certain rules and regulations. And there is another saying in Sanskrit, Dharmo rakshati rakshitaha. Those who follow the traffic rules themselves will protect him. If we break the traffic rules, we will be destroyed. In the same manner, if we follow this dharma, so what is our dharma? Our dharma is this, that Matrudevo Bhava, the mother is God. How important it is. Our whole attitude in life will change. Then Pitrudevo Bhava, the father is God. See? After this is done, then third, the Acharya Devo Bhava, the Guru is God. And ultimately, Atithi Devo Bhava, see God in unknown people. See, everything will change. Like, we come here and here is a statue of Ganeshji. About this, I'll tell you another example. There was one lady from USA, I think, Indian lady, she came to India in some Shiva temple. I happened to be there. So she had a son, maybe about 4 years or so. And you all know, in front of Lord Shiva, there is a Nandi, the bull god. So this child came and he saw it's a beautiful bull. He went and climbed on that and sat. See? Now that child didn't know it is God. Therefore, his interaction was different. And we elderly people, when we are taught right from childhood that Nandi is not a bull, but it is a representative of God, therefore we do and salute. See, so this we have to train ourselves. Now that child was not trained, therefore his behavior was like that. In the same manner, if we have trained ourselves while conducting our business of life, that we have to look upon the world as nothing but manifest God.
Okay. I do get what he's trying to say here. Essentially, obviously, it's it's said by a few other swamis and gurus about how I think Sadhguru even said it at one point, like more of the Shiva, where it says the dog is Shiva, because Shiva isn't everything. That was just not. And then I think Swami Sarvarpananda has said that as well. But essentially, that this is, I don't think it's Bhakti Yogi. I'm not sure which. It would have to be Bhakti Yogi, though. I think ultimately, yeah, it probably has to be Bhakti Yogi, because that's the only worshiping one. So essentially, you'll end up seeing everyone as God. So therefore, oh, I know who says it the most, Lakhani, where you see the many different versions of God, and actually he does. I forgot what his statement is, but human something. Um, But anyways, where you see everyone as God, so you treat everyone as God, and essentially you don't treat people nasty because they're God. But for me, it's more along the lines of the translation is that you should treat everyone equally. Initially, of course, there are nasty people out there, but you give them a fair shot. You let them decide how the relationship between you and them go. If they're nasty and just constantly harming you, you can just push them off. Or maybe you are one of those, like, really, really, I don't know, determined people, I guess, where you will show them kindness until they realize they're wrong. There are people out there like that who will go against, not against, but who will go up to people who are very mean, who are like just rude, and will be kind to them all the time to show them that they're wrong. And woo, those people are different. They're built different. Um, because I'm sorry, I won't necessarily put up with that. I'll just stay away. I think Dandapani and Guar maybe kind of, I won't say preach that, but they have said that, where you want to surround yourself with good people and you want to stay away from bad people. Then you have, I don't know if anyone ever preach to, how do I say, not to stay with the person, I don't know what the right word is, but to continue to be kind even to those who are mean. And maybe one day they'll have a change of heart, where they realize that you've been so nice to them, and they've been so rude and mean to you, that they'll be like, they start to feel guilty about their actions. There are a lot of people out there who will act mean and rude to people in hopes to get that retaliation back and to prove their point, essentially. Because when they say, it's like, look, I know everyone's mean, watch this, and he shoves the person. See, he even shoved me back, so he's mean like me. They have this kind of weird perspective of the world. But then when I think there's a lot more people like this, but when they start being shown kindness, like, what is this? It's going against what I think of the world. It's going against my beliefs. Eventually, some of them will feel guilty. But that's kind of the problem, though. You have to, like, everyone's a little bit different. Some of them may never turn. Some of them are just going to be naturally like that. Some of them it's going to take 10 years for them to realize they've been doing something wrong. Some of them will take 5 seconds. Where that someone's going to be at in that entire timeline, no idea. And that's the reason why the people who are just genuinely kind to everyone, including people who are rude, mean, or even assault them, are just a different level of people. Oh, so anyways.
So the God manifests in our life as mother, as father, as teacher. Teacher means not teacher, the one which is given to you, but the guru. And the fourth one is the Atithi Devo Bhava. Atithi means an unknown person.
I'm assuming he's trying to say to essentially, USA time pass schedule. Hold on. Oh, Houston, Texas. It's already passed. So I'm counting in my head. Oh, let me see. Los Angeles. Ooh, luckily he got out of there. Kind of crazy over there at the moment. Seattle, Washington. Universal. Minneapolis. Hey. Sorry, I'm trying to see if he has any. Pittsburgh. Whew. Wayne, New Jersey. Clinton, New Jersey. If it's a jumper. I don't exactly show the location. But I'm guessing you get in contact with them, it'll tell you where it's at. Long Island. June 1st. Man, this dude is busy. The 5th. 9, almost there. Oh! Oh no. Okay, good lord. Oh, I wanted to go back to that one. I guess you already left the US. Man, if this is your guru, you're having a great time, because this dude puts out so much videos. If there's anything you want to know about what he has, his opinions on things, it is out there. I wouldn't doubt there's a video about anything you want. This guy is just non-stop. I don't, like Sadhguru says, he works a lot, but I don't know if he works as much as this guy does. I just, like I said, he just puts out so many videos. I'm sure Sadhguru works a lot too. Obviously, it's just whenever you look at his channel, it's kind of crazy. And then when you look at his timelines, it's like there's no rest. So, anyways, I think I understood what he was trying to say. Essentially, it's just treat everyone essentially as God. But again, it's kind. I could understand how that could be very hard, practically speaking. But I would say at the very least, initially, have a certain level of respect and dignity to the person, and then from there, it goes up or down. You determine, both of you essentially determine what the relationship will be like after initial contact. But anyways, more reaction to World is Manifest God. If you like my content, please consider subscribing. Thumbs up the sound down below. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next vid.